Alrighty, so we got a new update that is quite interesting. It is this new Guild Renown feature, so I figured I'd go over it. It looks like each guild has a certain amount of points that they'll gain from people's actions. So your teammates will gain points, and you will be determined to be in a certain rank based on the number of points that you attain. Um, when you do missions, they will pop up as like shown here on the right. So I left a couple of mine because I haven't done them. So they kind of look like this in game, and it looks like this here. So it started everyone out at 4, but usually new guilds would start out at 1. And so I'll go over everything. But oh, not that one. I'll go over everything, but I just wanted to let you know that we got a little bit of a head start. If you're watching this later, then it'll be slightly different. So, let's see. At level 1, you promote at 4,000, level 2, 6,000, and it looks like level 6 is the highest that you can reach. And each rank requires a certain amount of points per month, it looks like, because it resets on the first day of the month. If you don't reach the required minimum, you will be demoted out of that rank. Yep, that is that. So the supply box itself, it's actually right next to the guild board. And when you do a guild battle, a ranked guild battle, a guild raid, or a dimensions war, then it'll pop up. So if we go to the lobby, guild lobby, it is right here. And it shows you who's gotten what today. And so it looks like there are 20 boxes in total, 5x4, 20 boxes. I'm not sure why it says Premier 0 out of 3, but it says that your rewards will automatically be sent to all your guild members if 10 members open a supply box. You'll receive everyone else's rewards. And it looks like the top item is the supply ticket from this. So you get this supply ticket, and you can get these supply flyers, like partial pieces, and you need 10 of them to combine into a ticket. Now, what do the tickets do? The tickets drop you drops of ether, and it looks like Ninos. Those are the main two things. For some people, hammers might be useful, but drops of ether are the main thing. And it gives you different possible outcomes depending on if you're rank 1 or rank 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you're actually picking a reward, if you're rank 1, these are the items that you can get. As you can see, it's a lot of garbage. But when you look at the rank 6 one, you can see that there's a lot of pieces, these supply pieces. And some other interesting things too. We got Nina Yos and drops of ether. So it looks as though you'll want to be in guilds that everyone is doing this daily. Because if 10 members open a supply box, then everyone gets the supply box stuff. There's also boosts. So these are really interesting. When you're done opening your first supply box of the day, then you get an option, and you can either choose a prestige boost or an AP cost. But it looks like these only work for a few rounds. I believe it's only 2. It said somewhere up here. Consumed. It doesn't say. Unless I do not see it. Hang on just a second. Okay, I found it. Right here it says that these boosts are consumed after embarking on 2 quests per day. So I skipped over that, but these only apply for 2 quests. So you can either do 50% AP reduction or a 50% boost in prestige. I think depending on your time, the prestige boost is probably better for those who are just running. The AP one would be good if you're going to do lots of different types of quests because it doesn't specify the type of quest. So I would imagine some really expensive quests like the dragons that are 100 AP, those would be very valuable to reduce their AP. So it really depends on the thing that you're doing. But I think for most people, a prestige is probably easier because it'll help you with just your dailies and what have you. And it, like I said earlier, they're setting all of the guild renown ranks to 4, and anyone new will be set to 1. So this is a really interesting feature. I personally think that it's going to be very, very useful. And it's one of those things that people often play this game already for the guild battles. So getting people on and doing guild battles will be more important, I think, than ever. I think over the course of a year, if you look at 2 players, one that's been in a guild that has gotten that has shown up every single day and one that hasn't, you will see a massive difference in gear score reflected from the amount of drops of ether that you'll get. I have no idea currently what the drops of ether, how much are like how much you'll obtain from these types of events. So it's one of those things that we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited about this. I think you can view all of this stuff here. When you're going to Guild Renown, you can click on the boxes and you can see what's in it as well. These may end up changing at some point. And then the boosts you can also see. So yeah, I like this. I think that ooh, are you okay, Luna? She just got up and ran into the wall. I think that over time people will end up getting premium supply boxes regularly, and people will kind of forget about this. But I do think that it is a really big deal, and I do think that it is important to do daily. So it's one of those things that if you're not part of a guild, the best place to look would be, in my opinion, on the A-Team Discord, and go under guild recruitment and go there. So yeah, that's pretty much everything there is about the new Guild Renown, at least so far. They may end up adding more as time goes on, but it looks like you just do your daily quests. If everyone does their daily quests, then you either rank up or you rank down, depending on if you meet certain criteria. And by you have to show up to a guild battle, and then once it's done, you can click on the supply box and you can get stuff from it. If everyone gets stuff, then you get lots of stuff. If you don't have everyone getting stuff, then you don't get your guild members stuff. So yeah. All right, I'll catch you later.